y'all, and welcome to the Crazy Sock Lady YouTube channel. My name is Kay, and this is my channel where I share all about my knitting adventures. Today we have a finished object. We have a couple of works in progress, including a new one that I absolutely have not been able to put down. I've gotten so much done on it that it's kind of ridiculous. I have the giveaway winner to announce from last episode and a new giveaway to announce for this episode. It is Tuesday, June 15th. I hope that you've got your beverage of choice, your project that you're working on, maybe it's socks for Summer Sock Camp, and that you are ready to chat about some knitting. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as The Crazy Sock Lady, and I do have a group for this podcast on Ravelry, and I will have links right down below this video to everywhere that you can find me, links to project pages for all of the finished objects, works in progress that we talk about, as well as any links to shops that I share. So I've got a lot of mail to share as well today, some more donations that have come in for Summer Sock Camp, which is super, super exciting. I really can't wait. I don't want to wish Summer Sock Camp away because I'm thoroughly enjoying it, but I can't wait to go through and pick winners from the finished objects thread at the end and ship all those prizes out. It's going to be super exciting. Okay, so just a couple of admin things, and then we will jump in with the finished object that I have, and I can't wait to share it with you. The camp video for this week that went up on YouTube is how to knit shorty socks with any pattern. I go over a couple of different links to get you started and give you an idea of what you can start out with as far as how many rounds to do your cuff and your leg, and just kind of let you know, hey, you can really use any pattern that you already like for shorty socks, and this is how you can do it. So that is up on YouTube now. I will link it. I did update the Etsy shop with a lot of new needles, some new notions things, new progress keepers, restocked some favorites, so many fun things. I've already sold out of quite a few things, but I just placed an order right before I started recording to restock everything, as well as a couple of new things. Needles that I have right now, all are still, none of those are out of stock yet. Some of them are dwindling down a little bit and getting close, but none are completely out of stock yet. They're all ChowGoo. I have 9-inch, 16-inch, 32-inch, 40-inch, and DPNs. All are available in 3 sizes, US 0, US 1, and US 1.5. The 16-inch is also available in US 2. So you can find all that over on the Etsy shop. We have a new progress keeper that is 30 minutes of knitting. Did I put that on this? What one did I stick it on? I'll show it when I pull out my 2 at a time socks. I think that's what it's on. 30 minutes of knitting progress keeper. I've restocked some old favorites like Team Toe Up and Team Cuff Down, as well as Crazy Sock Lady and Scrappy Sunday. So those are all still in stock right now. I've also started carrying my favorite scissors. I had a couple of other options that have already sold out for scissors, but these are my absolute favorite. So they are called Super Snips. They are very tiny and adorable, and they have a cover on them, which I love because I like to use tiny little tins, which is something that'll be in the shop coming soon, for my notions, and my scissors don't always fit. But then I hate just throwing regular scissors in my project bag because they can cut your yarn or your bag accidentally or poke things. So the fact that these have a cover, I love it. I found these a couple of years ago at a yarn shop in Arizona, and I immediately knew when I finally started making this dream of mine with a shop a reality that I had to carry these. So I figured out how, and here we are. So the cover just comes off, and then it stays attached too, which I think is awesome because then you don't have to worry about losing the cover. It just stays right attached. And you can always, if you have like a ring on the inside of your bag, like the Stolen Minutes bags, you can just put them on the ring and they stay right there. Love them so much. So they're in 3 colors. I have 2 right here, and I'll show you the other one because it's in a bag. Green, yellow, and pink are the colors I have. I wish they made a purple. Only green, yellow, and pink. So I do still have some of these in stock. I had some folding scissors that were rose gold that sold out, but will be restocked soon. And then I also have some different measuring tape options. That was something that was very requested. I did restock the sock rulers, so there are still some of those left, and I've already placed an order for more, but people wanted regular tape measures as well. So I have a couple of different options that will be restocked. My favorite are fabric ones. So I'll just put a picture up here of all the goodies that went in, and you can kind of see what to expect when they are restocked, probably the end of this week, beginning of next. The company ships pretty quickly, so I anticipate that I will have it very soon. But this was my favorite one. They're fabric covered retractable tape measures. I just love it. There were 4 different colors, and you can see that in the picture that I'll have put up here. But yeah, keep an eye out for the restock on those. If you aren't following me on Instagram, that is the best place to follow me to find out information about when things are restocked and going into the shop. Let me know below if there's anything else you guys would like to see in the shop. I'm having so much fun with this, and like I've said that my dream one day is like a brick and mortar. And right now we're kind of venturing, you know, just in trying out, you know, getting my feet wet a little bit with the online. And it's been a lot of fun. So let me know some things that you would like to see stocked in my shop. I think that's it. Just of course, Summer Sock Camp is still going on, but I've talked about that anywhere and everywhere, so y'all probably know that. I actually had a comment. Someone said, are all of your videos about Summer Sock Camp? Right now, yes, pretty much, because Summer Sock Camp is my baby and that's what's going on right now. And I'm just so excited about it that, yeah, I'm going to talk about it pretty much all the time. So, but yes, Summer Sock Camp is going on right now. The knit along goes from June 1st all the way to the end of August. You can find out all of the details over in the Crazy Sock Lady Ravelry group in the Summer Sock Camp welcome desk. I think that's it. Finished objects. I can't wait to share these socks with you. Look, I finished my A Girl and Her Wool socks. These are for Eric. He loves them. He can finally now have them because I finished them and put them aside. So this yarn is by A Girl and Her Wool. The main colorway is Graffiti and the contrast is Golden Hour. So I knit these, I'm almost positive I knit these magic loop. And I used US 1 2.25 millimeter needles. 32 inch is what I like to use, Chow Goo, for my magic loop socks. Vanilla socks on magic loop is the pattern that I followed. And that is one of mine. And you can also find the tutorial here on YouTube for that, the video tutorial. So for these, I did the contrast at the top. I cast on, knit 2 rows with the Golden Hour, and then switched to the main color. I did 2 rows in the ribbing, the Golden Hour. Switched to the main color, knit 1 round all the way around with the main color, and then started back in with the ribbing to avoid any weird purl bumps with the color change. Slip stitch heel flap, as always. I think that's it for those. These are size medium in my pattern, is what I knit for myself and for Eric. It works well for both of us. And I think that was it about those. Definitely check out A Girl and Her Wool. She had sent me this yarn to try out, but a lot of you that have ordered from her have loved her website because she has where you can choose how much contrast yarn you want to get. It may be for everything you get, but I know specifically you can do it with the contrast yarn. If you want, you know, whatever amount you want. So you can customize that, which I think is an amazing option to have. Okay, I brought down 3 works in progress. I'll save the new one for last. I really can't put it down. So this first one is in my Summer Sock Camp bag from So Crazy Crafter. I have both of my camp pins on here. from last year and this year. I do still have the pre-order open for the new one for this year. If you've ordered from this round of pre-orders, I don't have the items yet, but they have been ordered. I'm just waiting on them to ship. So as soon as I have them, I will get them out. And if you order anything else in the shop with a pre-order item, your entire order will not ship until the pre-order item is here and ready to go. Just want to note that. This is my Skein Cocaine socks. This is the special colorway, is the name of the yarn. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I have a progress keeper on here from Grizzly Knits. And I'm doing these on 2 circulars. Pull my needle over. I pulled these out at the eye doctor this morning to work on, but I was the first patient of the day, so I didn't have any waiting time. But I'm doing these on 2 16-inch circulars and just following the Vanilla Socks on Magic Loop tutorial or pattern. And then I have the tutorial for 2 circulars is one of the ones that went up this year for Summerslack Camp. Slip stitch heel flap, 64 stitches, US 1 2.25 millimeter needles. I'm really enjoying how this yarn is working up. It is such a plump, nice feeling base. And they're working up really nice. So these have gotten, I feel like, a decent amount of work since the last time you saw them. Maybe. I can't remember where I was, honestly. Okay, my 2 at a time socks. I have switched these over to my Midwest Stitches bag. That Danielle of Midwest Stitches sent to me. And here these are. Oh, look how fun. So I have my 30 minutes of knitting. This is a new progress keeper that's in the shop. Because y'all know I love my 30 minutes of knitting every morning. It sets me up right for the day. It lets me like just make sure that I get a little bit of knitting time every day. It is such a nice start to my day. So for these, I'm doing them 2 at a time. ChowGoo 40 inch is what I like to use for 2 at a time. US 1 2.25 millimeter. I've cast on the size medium with my heel toe do-si-do pattern, which it just amazes me every time how nice this looks in self-striping yarn. I love it so much. The back is just plain stockinette. So it's a nice little break. It's an easy 2-round repeat for the pattern. And then it's such a nice break to have just plain stockinette on the back, I feel like. It does have a twisted rib, which I think just looks so nice and neat. This yarn, I don't think I've even said, is the Desert Vista Dye Works Summersock Camp 2021 camp yarn. She did have a contrast mini, and I'm going to use that for the heel, maybe the toe as well. So it's just hanging out in here. Make sure I've not tangled myself up here. Okay, there we go. To make sure when I pull it out to work on it, I am good to go and not twist it around. And I do show in my 2 at a time tutorial how you can avoid twisting it up and getting tangled. And this, everything fits so nice 2 at a time in here. It's a very nice size bag. All right, my new cast on. I have in this bag that the yarn came in from Molly of a Homespun House. Oh, I didn't show you the pink. They're in here. Those are the pink snips. Just so cute. So I knew I wanted to cast on some of the Homespun House yarn, and I did a little bit of a poll on Insta stories and asked y'all what one should I cast on, and Superfly pretty much won by a landslide. So that's what I cast on, is Superfly by a Homespun House, and look at how far I am. I got so much done. I have my SUMMERSOCKCAMP Camp Progress Keeper on here for this year. I'm doing these on 9-inch circulars, US 0 2mm Chow Goo, vanilla socks on 9-inch circulars, and a size medium. Knit 2, purl 2 is what I did for the ribbing. I cast this on Friday, and I have not touched it since Sunday, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I haven't touched it since Sunday. So between Friday and Sunday, I got that much done. We went to a Jeep festival on Saturday. It was Worldwide Knit in Public Day as well, and then we went to a Jeep festival, so I took this with me. All I had was like the cast on 1 round. I worked on it a little bit while we were there, just since it was Worldwide Knit in Public Day, but honestly it was so just humid and hot and sticky, and we were in the sun, that I didn't really get a lot done. And then I worked on a lot that evening, and then we went on a Jeep ride Sunday, and Eric drove. And so I knit the majority of this then. I was past the heel at that point, so the majority of the foot was done on Sunday. And he had the doors off, and I knit with the doors off. It was nice. It can be done. My yarn was like tucked this way, and I just kind of was leaning, not really leaning, but angled myself a little bit to the left so that my yarn didn't get caught in the wind and blow out the door space where there was no door. But yes, these are probably just about ready for me to start the toe. But I love how this yarn worked up. There was definitely more pulling in this area on the leg, and then doing the heel kind of adjusted where I was in the yarn, and it pulled differently in the foot. And I know this might bother some people. It doesn't bother me. I love it. Love it. I can't get enough of this yarn. I love just letting the yarn do its thing. Whatever the yarn does when I cast it on, just let it go and do what it wants, and I love it. I love just letting the yarn do what it wants. So yes, that's my new cast on. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I'm probably gonna have to knit on that, see where I'm at, if I'm to the toe yet. Knit on that while I edit this video. That's all the works in progress that I brought down. I think we will chat mail now. So last episode, I had received this by last episode, but I had put it in my little container on my desk where my scraps are, just to kind of set it in there. And I was like, okay, I still need to like put it in my Ravelry stash, and then I'll show it on the podcast. I completely spaced and forgot about it. So this was sent to me by Birds and Butterflies. And this is her Bluebell colorway. It says it was dyed with black beans. It is on her 80% organic superwash merino wool, 20% nylon. It says it is processed without the use of harsh chemicals. Fingering weight to 425 yards to 115 grams. It's a beautiful, beautiful colorway. I think it would make some gorgeous cabled socks. So that might have to happen. So stunning. So that was something that I should have shown last week and completely forgot. The rest of these, I think most are for Summer Sock Camp. This one came from Knit Circus Yarns, and I love their little sock sets. They sent two. This colorway is Dive Right In. I think these are both, yes, they're both their Greatest of Ease medium set, which is 2 cakes of 150 yards, 75 grams total. This base is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. I love that there are 2 cakes already split, ready to go. This one is the same base, medium size set. This colorway is Hawaiian Sunset. So these will be prizes for Summer Sock Camp. And Knit Circus gave us a coupon code. That code is SUMMERSOCKCAMP. And it will get you 15% off all ready to ship or dyed to order sock sets throughout the month of June. So I will link them down below for you. Get this next one out of the envelope here. So this is from a viewer, Kathy, and she sent us these knitting row counters. Get it out here. So much fun. She sent us 2 of these. The shop is Northern Swan Creations on Etsy. I will link it down below. It says it's for use with needles up to size 7. And then it does have instructions as well on how to use it. I've actually never used one of these. I think this is super cool. You can check out Northern Swan Creations. One is green, and then here's the other one. It's more of like a blue themed with a sea turtle. Very, very cute. This next one is from Stephanie, and her shop is Dodo Beadworks. She actually donated to Sock Camp last year as well. These cute beaded sock progress keepers. They are so cute. So we have 1, 2, 4 of these different colors for each. And I will link her shop down below. And she is given a coupon code for 10% off anything in her shop through August 31st. And the code is CAMP 2021. And then she also said, you may also notice a little stowaway in this package that is my gift to you. And it is a cute cat. Look how sweet it is. So I can't wait to use him and get him on a pair of socks. So Leslie Wind contacted me and wanted to send some goodies over my way. And she does so many cute little things. Like, look at this shawl pen. It is just stunning. You can hold your shawl together with it. And then I've got one of her needles like this. It's a tapestry needle. Not sure how well you're going to be able to see it on here. But it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then she also sent over a couple of other things. We have a ring that you can use for a cable needle. I've seen these before and they're so much fun that you can just use it as like a type of jewelry. It would probably fit as a regular ring on most people's hands, but I have pretty big fingers, so it doesn't really fit on mine, but that is a lot of fun. And I got one more little package of goodies here that I'm going to open up. Got some pins you can use for shawls. Another cable needle. So I will have her shop linked down below. And these will be put in the bin for Summerslack Camp prizes. All right, so we've got some goodies from Narwhals Creations. We have some fun, these are just beautiful progress keepers. And then a cute hummingbird project bag. Oh, I think that's so pretty. Let's have a drawstring. So I love this. This is gonna be one of our giveaways for this episode. We're gonna have two, but this is gonna be one of our giveaways, is the bag and progress keepers. So this is from a viewer, Marianne. It is a pretty big box of project bags. She does not have a shop yet, but she sent so many project bags that we're going to use for Summersock Camp. So I will take a couple of them out and show you. Look how pretty this is. It's got pockets on the front. Cute fabric on the inside, drawstring bag, and then there's a Notion scissors type of, camera cut me off. There's a Notions holder here, and she put a progress keeper in there. So pretty, and I love that everything matches. So she sent, let's see, one, two, I can't count today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sets. Not all are this style, but they all have a matching little Notions thing, except for this one is a different style. This is fun. This is what I've seen people use for like needlework type projects. This is the clear on the front, and I think you could definitely fit a sock project in there as well. So this is the only one that's a different kind of bag. The rest are more like knitting type bags, but like I said, I feel like you could still put a sock project in that. So this was so generous of her, and these are all going to go to the Summersock Camp bin. Put this one back in the bag here. And if she does open up a shop, I will definitely share with y'all. Okay, last thing is from Southern Skeins, and she sent us 2 sock sets. Here's her logo. This one is Hot Gossip is the colorway on her Southern sock, which is a 75 superwash merino, 25% nylon, 100 grams, 430 yards. I'm gonna darken that up just a bit. There we go. And then this mini skein is called Ballet, same base, 20 grams. Then she's got some, there's a stitch marker, some tea, different little goodies. Looks like there's some eucalyptus wool wash in there. For each set. And these are for Summersock Camp as well, if I did not already say that. Is this the same? This might be the same colorway. Yes, same colorway for this one. And then the mini skein is Sunrise. Beautiful. All right. That's it for mail. That's it. Okay, so we have one of our giveaways for this episode. is this cute little hummingbird project bag with the Progress Keepers. And then our other giveaway is a pattern collection. So this is the Bridgerton sock pattern collection by Rachel Fletcher. It is 6 sock patterns plus a bonus one. And all you have to do to enter for either of these is comment down below this video. If you'd rather be entered for one or the other, make sure you put that in your comment, and then I will make sure I do not get your name for the other one that you maybe wouldn't necessarily use. So that is perfectly fine. I will draw a winner for these on the next episode, episode 146. And Rachel also gave us a coupon code for her patterns. It's 25% off until June 30th. And the code is crazy25. So I will have her linked down below so you can check that out. Our winner from last episode, we have that to announce. That was for the Midwest Stitches bag and the 3 by the Sea little tin of Progress Keepers that are camp themed. And that winner is Janice Painter. So congratulations, Janice. If you would just get in touch with me at crazysockladypodcast@gmail.com, just give me your shipping information and I will get that sent out to you as soon as I can. So I think that pretty much wraps it up for today. I think that's all I've got. Lots of info, lots of new and exciting things with the shop. I have a lot of orders to package today. Wyatt said he is going to help me, so that is what we will be doing this afternoon. What time is it? Noon. So going to wrap this up, have some lunch, and get to printing and packaging orders and all of that stuff. So thank you guys so much. If you already purchased from the Etsy shop, or if you go over and you make a purchase, or even just you go look, thank you so much. It really, I've just kind of been completely blown away since I put everything in the shop yesterday, and truly from the bottom of my heart, it means so much that y'all choose to support me in anything that I do and in new ventures that I do. That just means the world when I branch out and try something new and you guys support me in that. It's just amazing. And I'm so very thankful for each and every one of you and for your continued support in making this crazy dream of mine to have a shop come true and taking steps in directions to a brick and mortar. So it really means a lot and I appreciate all of you. And I'm gonna wrap it up so that I can go have some lunch because I'm starving and get some work done. So I will see you guys next week. Until then, happy knitting. Bye.